everyone, it's Adele here. I hope you're all well. I've come on here today just to give you an update about what is going on with my life, and there's quite a lot. It's been really, really hectic and a little bit crazy over the past week or so. In fact, I've actually felt, I don't know, I should have done this a few days ago. Wednesday, I've decided to start doing my videos every 2 weeks on a Wednesday, and I don't know, Wednesday came and went and I hadn't done my video, and then I was just, I haven't been able to bring myself to do it. And then yesterday I just thought, right, that's it. Tomorrow's my last chance to do it when I've not got anybody around in the house. My husband's here, but he's working in the garage office. So I've got nobody in the house. I've just seemed to have had, I don't know, the girls have been off work. My husband's been working from home, so it's just been really, really hectic, and I like sort of, when I'm doing a video, I just like it to be really, really quiet, or else I get put off and distracted. So anyway, all I've got today is my husband in the garage, so I'm just going to do this. Hopefully for 10 minutes I'll be able to have some peace and quiet. So what have I been up to? Well, the first thing I wanted to mention is I've been to some more networking meetings. So I think I've mentioned these before. I actually was attending a networking meeting in New York with a friend I met on a course I did last year. So I'd been to a couple in New York last year, and I actually went back there this year, a few weeks ago. Because I'd launched my new course, my friend invited me back on there to see if I wanted to, tell everybody about it. So I did that. I think I actually wrote about it in my newsletter, my email newsletter that I sent out last time. Anyway, so I did that one, and then I've done another couple of more local ones more recently. I did one in-person one, which was really interesting, and then I've done a couple of online Zoom ones, and I'm just getting really into, getting really more relaxed with doing my presentation, my 45-second presentation. Most places give you 45 seconds, some give you a minute. The one I went to most recently didn't have a time scale, so it was actually a lot more relaxed and it felt a lot more comfortable because, especially as I was a guest and it was a very small meeting, they were very interested to know, who I was and what I did. So I didn't have that pressure of, getting it all into 45 seconds. But it was something that I've always shied away from, and I just felt like I had to do it to push myself out of my comfort zone. It was something for me that, by doing this, I am really, really pushing myself. And, like anything, after a few times, it's become easier. So I'm really glad that I did it. And I think it's a really great way. I've met some really lovely, people and got some really good connections now. So I definitely recommend it if you have ever thought about doing it, then just do it, just push yourself. So that's that. The exciting news that I have is that my website is nearly ready to go. So I'm so looking forward to the website launching. It's been coming together, over quite a period of time, but I'm so glad now. It was so worth the wait, because I feel like it's so true to me, and it's, the colours and the branding and everything about it I absolutely love. So I'm so excited to share it with you. And on there, one of the things I'm most excited about is that I'll be able to start blogging again, because I haven't been able to blog in about 2 years, I think it is, simply because my old WordPress site was just outdated, and every time I went to post a blog and write my content, it just wasn't allowing me to. It was just all coming out in like a foreign language. It just wasn't allowing me to write. So I haven't been able to do that, which has left me quite frustrated, because I did used to love my blog. So the good news is that all my blog posts, all my original posts on the old site, have been able to be transferred over to the new one, and then I'll be able to start writing again. So I do love, I love doing my videos and writing content, for social media platforms and things, but I think blogging is definitely, because it was the first thing I did, I just think I'm really passionate about that, so can't wait to start doing that again. So if you have any topics that you'd like me to blog about, please let me know. We've been very, very busy in the house with my dog business, so I look after other people's Dachshunds. I've got 2 of my own and I look after other people's Dachshunds. I don't know whether it's the fact that people have been locked up for 2 years and they're all now going on holiday, but we've had so many enquiries. We've literally been inundated with enquiries, and we've got quite a lot of dogs coming and going, which is all good fun, but it does cause a little bit of chaos sometimes, depending on the dog. So I think that's why I've actually felt a little bit of overwhelm in the past, couple of weeks, just not with the dogs themselves and not with the actual running of the business, but just with the admin side of it, keeping up with everybody, because some people, inquire on social media through Facebook or Instagram. Some people inquire through our website, so they send me an email, and I've just literally had to really get myself organised, with sort of taking care of where all the things were coming from and making sure I'm getting back to people. So as well as my Oriflame business, where I'm also dealing with enquiries day to day, I've just felt a little bit, like it was all getting on top of me a little bit. So I've sort of put some things into place to deal with that now. So I'm going for lots of walks. I started the other day with a walk along the canal just to clear my head, get myself in the right frame of mind. So at least, I'm recognising that I'm feeling that way and I'm doing something about it. So I'm doing more meditation and, like I say, walking and just reading a lot more as well. I'm reading this book actually that is really, really fantastic. I've read it before, but I'm reading it for the second time. I don't know how I've managed to wait so long before I've gone back in again, because I've realised what an amazing book it is. And I feel like the author has got all my favourite books and just summarised them all in here. It just feels like that's what she's done. She mentions a lot of my favourite books. She's very into the law of attraction, so she talks a lot about that. And she talks about how, we have to love ourselves first before we can change our lives, how we have to, find what we really love to do and make sure we do it on a daily basis. And as I say, lots of stuff about the law of attraction. So I totally resonate with this book and how the author has written it. And I'm just, so excited that I can't put it down. And I've highlighted so much. I've got a new way of highlighting now that I really like. I've actually bought a red pen by mistake the other week. I wanted a new black pen, and when I got home it was a red one. I don't know how that happened, but I've started to underline in red. I don't know whether you can see there that I'm just underlining in red now, and I'm finding that a really nice way of highlighting rather than using a highlighter pen, which I just used to get really messy with my highlighter pen and it never looked neat. But now this is just feels like a really nice way to highlight things. So I'm doing that. So I would recommend this book. It's You Are a Badass by Jen Sincero. If you haven't come across it, then really recommend you get it. So what else? My course is doing well on Udemy. I'm up to 18 students, I think it is now, and I'm getting some really good reviews and good feedback. So that course is called 60 Minutes to Confident and Comfortable Communication. So I'm very happy with Udemy. I love the fact that it was very I wouldn't say easy to get it all on there, but it was simple. And I suppose the hardest part for me was getting all the editing done, and my husband helped me with that bit. So that was the hardest thing. I'd had the videos sitting there for so long, and then we finally got together to edit them, and then uploading them was quite a simple process. And they guide you through everything that you need to put in there, so you don't really have to, you just sort of follow it through answering the questions. So I really, it's a great way of uploading a course. And now I've seen the success of it, I think I will definitely do another course and put it on Udemy in the near future. So yes, loving that. So if you haven't checked that out, I'll put the link below. And it's just under an hour long, so it's a really quick course to just get through and pick up loads of tips about confidence and communication and how to feel more comfortable. So that's that. I think that was all I wanted to talk about, actually. I've got to the end of my list. I've got a list here just to make sure I didn't forget anything, but yeah, that was it. So quite busy, quite a lot going on, but like I've always said, I love having lots of things going on in my life because it keeps it interesting, and as long as I'm in control of it. And I think if you're the same, if you've got lots of businesses going on and you just feel like sometimes it's a little bit too much, there are going to be times when it does get a lot, when all the businesses are busy, but then it's always going to, you'll always have calmer periods as well. So you've just got to learn how to handle it and how to deal with it for yourself and what works for you, find out what works for you and how, you best feel like you calm down, and for me it's things like walking, doing more meditation, doing more yoga, and just, I know what, puts me into that state of mind. So I can quickly, sort of get get through those moments. So I hope that helps you, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Oh, and please don't forget to subscribe if you like these videos, just so that you don't ever miss one, and it'll really help me out if you do. So thanks very much, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Bye for now.